All right, good morning, good morning. Drop the number 1 in the chat if you can hear me. All right, all right, all right. There's something weird. It's picking up a different mic. Oh, it's weird. All right. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. What is good? I see all of you popping in. Let me give it about 30 seconds. What is up, Shina? What is up, Scott, Sebastian, Rosemary, Rajesh, see you, Philippe, Michael, Frankie, Brandon, what is good? Greta, what is good? HR, Francois, Mohit, Miras, Juan S, JC, Walter, Obeda, Brandon L, what's up? Brandon, I'll send you a message a little bit later. Sebastian, Scott, what is good? Dill, Jeremy, Peter, Jose, Stevie T in the house. What is good? HR is ready to go. HR is ready to go. All right, so let's kind of get started. For those of you that are in Florida, again, we're dealing with another hurricane heading towards that Tampa Bay area. So again, with so many people, I can't recall. I know we have a few people near the West Coast, so definitely use caution. We're seeing a lot of rain. We're going to get a lot of rain here in Miami. So, later on, I'm going to move. We're not expecting anything major. Some maybe hurricane gust force winds every once in a while, maybe some gusts, tropical storm gusts. So always out of precaution, I always move my pool furniture down near towards the lake and just trap it in the fence there so nothing goes flying in the pool and such. But for everybody else, if you're in that storm area, definitely take it serious. All right, definitely take it serious because you're going to be dealing with a lot of flooding and wind and things of that nature. All right, and so keep your thoughts and prayers for our friends and families that are up in, still Florida and North Carolina, South Carolina, Atlanta. People are dealing with a lot up there. And there's a potential for a lot more rain coming in those areas. So definitely keep those people in your thoughts and prayers as they try to recover, because it is not easy. It is definitely not easy. It's just been a nonstop rain events over and over. And when people are trying to recover, it's, I remember Wilma, when people are trying to recover in these areas, and even a 30-minute rain shower just delays that process, hurts that process. So we definitely want to keep our thoughts and prayers in those individuals. All right, we're a little bit earlier today because did not have to do school drop-off. They've already canceled school here for the next 2 days. So it's raining so hard here at my house, I just told my son, you're getting an extra day because it's not worth it to go into school today. There's not really much going on anyways with all this rain. So all right, let's get moving here. Let's start with crude oil. Hopefully some of you caught some of this action that happened last night. And I got several messages that some of you who were in sales here finally, got into profit and things of that nature. Me too, I closed out my trades all in profit from up in these areas. So what should we expect today? Well, we had a little choppy session here. All right, let me go to the 1 hour chart real quick. All right, so we were a little choppy. Obviously, we started to drop right after market closed. Okay, so we dropped during the Asian sessions and things of that nature. And then this is the London session candle, this red candle right here. So we dropped London, 4 o'clock London, and then 5 o'clock to now, we've been choppy. And now at this 8 o'clock 1 hour candle, we're seeing that bullish action happening right here, respected the trend line, and also came right back down to our level. Okay, so pretty easy to spot, but just because of where prices are at, again, and I just see some liquidity here, the best thing I think to do is to, and again, you can trade both sides, but when you really sit on one side, whether you get it or not, I think you're a little bit less stressed, because if you go for one side and it turns around, can you mentally change your focus to go from a buy to a short or a short to a buy or things of that nature? So for me, I'm only going to be sitting on crude oil sells. Okay, I usually tell you I'm one directional. Okay, I will usually just find one direction and just wait and just let the trade come to me. I think that is a little bit easier for most people than trying to kind of, pop the top and things of that nature, try to guess. Okay, so if we turn this off here real quick and we go to the day, okay, we're still in a red candle day right here. Okay, so today, again, are they going to flip this entire candle back up? Anything is possible, but I'm not I'm not counting on that, right? I'm not counting on an entire flip. What I am looking for is for a retracement towards liquidity on this 8-hour candle, okay, and then a possible continuation back down to these liquidity levels, okay? So I don't know how high they're going to go, but if I drew a line at the 50%, and then I went back to the chart that I drew, okay, it is not by coincidence that that white line is this line right here that I just put, okay? So again, it's no coincidence when you look at the bigger time frames and you look for liquidity level, things of that nature, that puts us right in the area that I'm going to consider, I'm going to be selling crude oil. And again, I think crude oil moving forward with all the geopolitical stuff, I think this is a great instrument to be on a platform that you don't soak up fees, right? Or just a round trip type of thing. And you go in smaller lot size with your first entry. So if you're wrong, you could sustain that, even another dollar price point, and then you do the dollar cost average that we do all the time. Okay, so very, very easy. And when I say easy, listen, nothing is easy, right? But if you don't go in heavy, okay, for example, on Thinkorswim or your futures account, and you can do the dollar cost averaging, you could almost make profits per day, definitely per week, but almost per day. And again, get out of that daily mindset where it's just going to trickle down dollar cost average, and you're going to make a lot more than just trying to maybe scalp this unknown area for 20 points or so. Okay, so I'm going to wait to see if price comes back up. Okay, if price does not come back up and trigger my alert, which will then trigger you, okay, the next thing is, well, where is the next possible short opportunity? Well, the short opportunity from here would be price clears this level, okay, and then your stop loss has to be above this latest wick, this zone, and the goal is you try to take it down all the way to liquidity or lower. Okay, so that's only a 1-to-1 ratio there. Okay, but again, I can put this as low as I want. Ideally, the next major structure point is here. You can see it right here. So you can target that on a sell stop area if we can clear this area here. The only thing you have to be concerned about is that this here came once, hit, and bounced up. So if it does that again, you're still going to be at the zone here. Okay, you can see how this zone is kind of this level right here. Okay, so even if you take the impulsive trade, I'm putting the sell stop area, kind of clearing a little bit of this first lower structure. Okay, so this would kind of be the sell stop area if you're looking for the impulse. Okay, that's if price doesn't come back up first and we just shoot up. And again, as you know, protect after 20 pips, right? 20 points, 20 pips will set you free in your trading journey. So we've got a couple plays. We'll have the play up here again. And the question is, can you go long from here? Well, you can. I'm not going long from there. I'm only going to play the shorts, okay? If you were going to try to go long from there, because it's a zone, then your long has to be, well, hopefully you're in it, but your long would have to be back up to the top, and you would have to cut your losses where you would start this short sell, okay? So that would be a long. If you're in a long, you would be in a long now, okay? If you're going to try to get 20 points long, you jump in right now and you try to get 20 points, okay? Because more than likely, we could see, 20 points is not too further up. That's 20 points right there. So that wick. So if you're looking for 20, right, then you're looking to target that pre-market open, okay? Which, again, looks like it's going to go there anyways, okay? You would be jumping on a long right now, and you'd get 20 points, and then you're going to turn it around, and you're going to wait for the next setup up here to possibly short one more time, okay, to give us that M pattern type of movement on crude oil, okay? So now you have a plan. You've got a plan. I'm going to continue to do what I can to give everyone a plan. And at the other end of the day, you're going to have options. You're going to have to choose your options. I can't choose it for you. Okay? So this will be the play. I'm going to tell you up front. I'm only playing the sell play. All right? Again, I think this major liquidity here is going to be targeted. I would say within the next, unless something geopolitical happens, looking at the structure right now of crude oil, okay, I think we'll target this liquidity zone within the next 48 hours. All right? I'm going to kind of go on a limb and go right here. Okay? So that would be the target. And if you're the sell stop, that's 44 points from the sell stop. So pick your poison. Everyone here has an opportunity to make 15, 20 pips today on crude oil in one direction or another. So when I put that poll out later, everybody better click that yes, because everybody has an opportunity to get 15 or 20 in one direction or another. All right, you're about to get 20 going up if you jumped in. If you're waiting for the shorts, then we're going to wait till the price goes a little bit higher. All right? All right. So very detailed on crude oil this morning. Very detailed. All right, who is stepping up and posting the links today? Who's going to be my volunteer? Who's going to volunteer? Ooh, everybody's fighting for it. Yeah, Rosemary. Okay, Brandon, Rosemary did step up yesterday and said she was going to do it. She wanted to get some experience doing it. So Rosemary, thank you very much. You have the links today. Tuin, you can get a day off today. And then Brandon, you will do tomorrow's. Tuin's got the night off. It's so late over there. This guy volunteers every time to do it. So let's keep giving let's give Rosemary some props and let's show Tuin some love, because where he's at, it is late night. So anyways, major props. All right. Let's go through the big board here. Let me head over to the 4 hour. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Okay, that was the alert I got a little while ago. Okay, well, I missed that alert. All right, so gold. All right, gold came right back down to this level here. That was my alert. It went off, and I was so busy this morning, just trying to wake up and deciding what was going to happen with school. I missed the alert. So that would have been a nice buying opportunity. Again, we're still in this structure area here, right? So again, I love when they're in these structure points, because you're just sitting on either one side, both sides, and it's great. There's no major breakout happening. It actually becomes much easier to trade this type of level. So this is a 4 hour, right? This is a 1 hour right now. So it looks like they just came up on a 1 hour, a very small piece of evidence, right, towards that 88.6. They rejected, and that would have easily given you right now, almost 70 pips or so. Okay, so at this point, you're not going to chase it down. We are just going to invert. We're just going to invert the Fibonacci level. All right, we're going to invert the Fibonacci level. Bounced off the 50 near the 61. Okay, so again, until otherwise, we continue to buy in these areas. Okay, continue to buy in this area if price comes back up. Okay, this is the Monday. What's today? I don't even know what today is. Today's the 8th. Yeah, today's the 8th. Okay, so this is right now the weekly high for gold. Okay, so will they come back up to target the weekly high? Usually Tuesdays are pretty good days to do that. Okay, they don't just usually leave the early set Monday weekly high. They usually come back up. Okay, so right now, based on this structure, okay, I would be bullish on gold. Okay, don't know if we're going to get another retracement down, but if we do, there's the alert. All right, then we will look to pick up gold for 20 pips. Okay, always 20 pips, and then leave a runner down in that area. Okay, can be a little tricky trying to pick it up here, pre-market open. All right, so they just flushed out there, and there's the weekly high. So yeah, I would love to see one more push down on gold before we buy. We missed the best buying opportunity. All right, we missed the best buying opportunity. So now that I can get rid of these fibs, Okay, we can see it clearly. I'm thinking, right, if they come down, man, this was a nice structure break there. Okay, yeah, if they come down one more time, we'll look to pick it back up, and then this will be the target for the day. Okay, daily target to come back up here. Not target. Right back up here. All right, so let her come down. Okay, let her come down, and then we'll look to pick up around that 2630-ish area. I've got the alert there. I won't miss this one. Little liquidity on this candle here, so let's see what happens. All right, the 30 minutes had the retracement. The 1 minute candle. Yeah, it looks like they're going to come down first. Okay, but again, don't focus so much on those because those could be tricky, right? When we take off everything else, we're on a green 4 hour, we're on a green 8 hour right now, and then daily we're on a green. So hopefully we'll get another pullback. But again, we already came all the way down a wick to 26.28. So you know, these are going to be short-lived trades today on gold. A lot of uncertainty, right? But I believe based on this price action, okay, based on this price action, looks like they're going to target that. Well, we're on the way to target the blue line. All right, we're targeting the blue line. All right. So let's see if we don't get another push up, then we'll look at sells up here. So whatever, you missed the buy, we went for the sells. This has been a sell fest. I've actually only been selling gold, and we have people like Alex who've only been buying gold. So either direction, when the time is right, when it comes to us, we'll catch our pips, right? So be patient. Be patient. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's take a look at UJ on the Forex side. UJ, what? Okay, so look what London session did. London session came to the liquidity zone at 3:45 a.m. Okay, so if you were selling, beautiful trend line, but now guess what? The trend line was compromised. The trend line was compromised. Look at that on the 1 hour, right? Look at that on the 1 hour. So they came down to nice liquidity area. I think they'll get greedy and they'll come down for some more. But right now they broke trend line. So right now UJ is semi-bullish. Right now they broke the trend line. All right, let's see if they're going to target. If they break there, then we're targeting here. Okay, if they break here, make that white. Okay, you can't go long from here because of that too much resistance there. All right, so we got to really sit and wait. Let me see look what the 8 hour did. They came all, folks. You've got to be looking at the higher time frames. That's where institutional money is at, not the 15, not the 5. Right? What did it? Well, they came down on the 8 hour and they grabbed 50% liquidity of this candle. Okay, 50% liquidity of this candle, pretty much. Let me see. Look at that. You can't make that up. Look at that. 50%. Look where they wicked. They took liquidity. They took 50%. Now remember, they're greedy. They're going to come back for the whole shebang. Don't worry. And there's a lot more liquidity sitting down here that they need to eventually come and grab. Okay? So this is right now your typical, what do we talk about all the time? Impulse, retracement, continuation. Okay, that's what's happening right now. So as we drop into the 15-minute chart, let's go here for those of you that trade UJ. Okay. Yeah, for right now, UJ is long. If UJ gives us a candle close above, we're looking for this. Okay, so we're looking for this right now in UJ in the zone. All right, so you should be looking for this over here. Okay, let me get rid of this, not to confuse you. If we're going to go long again. If not, we're going to short UJ. After market opens, we may get a shorting opportunity here to take this back down to the trend line. Okay, so we're patient, and let me set an alert here. Okay, and 2, 3, 4. Let's give you a setup. Let's give you a short setup below the zone. Taking this back down to where they came from. Okay, there's a short setup on UJ. Copy link. Let me get you this. Lean Hogs future? What the hell is that? All right, so there's your short on UJ. 20 pips and get out. All right, 20 pips and get out. All right, let's take a look at some of the indices real quick. Let's see what is happening. Where's the gaffer? All right, those were profit levels that were smashed. Nice job on those. Man, we have just been up. I went back yesterday and was looking, man, we have obliterated US 30 over the last 60 days. It's been crazy how many pips we've got. And for me, they've mostly been shorts, believe it or not. They've mostly been just selling these areas over and over. All right, let's do our due diligence here. Okay, I love it, man. Keep staying at the all-time highs. Keep staying and keep making new highs. Every time I hear a new high, my stomach starts to turn from all the pips that are coming. All right, so we're trapped in here on an 8-hour. We're trapped in here on a 4-hour. All right, I'm only a seller of US 30. You heard me say that all week and last week. Same thing. I'll only be a seller of US 30. So let's see where it goes today after market open. There is no major news on the docket today. Starting tomorrow, there will be. So let's see how they react. I'm going to set alerts back up in this area. Okay. If you were looking to take a long on US 30, right? They may do a quick flush back down. So if you wanted to take a long, you're in a very good reward to risk. That high was last week. Okay, so here is our weekly high so far. Let's see if they come back up and target. So that's the weekly high. Obviously, this is the weekly low. They're much closer to the low right now. But anyways, if you were going to target this US 30, you would be doing something like this. All right. You would almost be getting in now, trying to catch some pips for the market open. Okay. And the reason why I say that could work out is because they left a little unmet liquidity right here. Okay. And, you know, that's still 136 pips. Okay. That's still 136 pips. So with market open, if you can get another little push down, or if you're very conservative, okay, which as a matter of fact, you know what? I like the structure after pulling down. I'm going to go ahead. This is just me. I'm going to go in on my Forex account just because I get better returns in the futures. I'm going to go ahead and enter a 40-point buy from here on US 30. Trade. Okay. I'm going to do about a 40-point buy from here. So taking up to about 42.045 or so. All right. 40 points. Whoa. Move so fast. So you see, it doesn't have to travel very far, and you can grab a nice 40 points. Okay, believe it or not, that's 40 points. That is 40 points. That is 40 points. All right. Copy link. Boom. Thanks, HR. Yeah, listen, you know, again, oil is going to be one of those volatile things. If there's more strikes, oil is going to skyrocket. So, you know, definitely got to look at it. Looking for PL to go back up from here. What's PL? The short one, what were your analysis? What's PL again? Oh, platinum. Damn it, I can barely remember my name. You don't remember what the hell PL is? Yeah, we'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it. Like PL. I know PL is like the loss, profits and losses. Who was that? Andrew, our resident nurse. What up? Let's take a look at DXY. Shabangy. Look at the DXY is doing. Do you all see this? Remember we talked about this yesterday? We just talked about what, UJ? Remember? If you follow what the DXY is doing, look what happened. The DXY came down and grabbed liquidity. There's a circle I drew yesterday. They came down towards that area. So this is why UJ is following this exact same pattern. Folks, I'm telling you right now, I know a lot of you came here because you're married to crude oil or maybe natural gas, but I'm telling you right now, all of my friends who are doing very well, they don't touch oil, they don't touch natural gas, they don't even touch the indices, okay, because they're just too volatile. Some of them are still in law enforcement, some of them are just obviously doing this part-time type of thing. There's a lot of money in Forex trading, currency trading, okay? There's a lot of clues in currency trading. They only move 80, 90, 100 points a day for the most part on the average currency pair. So you have a lot of great opportunities to swing trades, make a lot of money in currency trading versus some of the volatile things that we trade in here. That's why, again, you know, a good majority of my portfolio is on the currency trade. It is much smoother to do. And again, when you're going to be trading, why I suggest so much pairs with USD on it, right? Because you can go to the DXY and you just move with the DXY, the dollar index, right? Strong US dollar, you stay strong on that US pair. Weak US dollar, you go weak on that US pair. So I'm going to be doing a lot more member trainings on currency trading because I think this could be a very key asset to you moving into 2025, maybe getting away from a lot of high volatility and switching over. And again, Forex is something that you can trade on even a futures platform as long as your Forex approved. Okay, so again, you know, look at the price action that's happening there, right? And the DXY, they're mirroring each other on the USD JPY, right? So again, gotta definitely, you know, look at that when it comes to it. So if the dollar's going up, you want to be buying USD JPY. If the dollar's going down, you want to be selling USD JPY and all the other ones with the dollar, right? So we'll get more into that as we go forward. All right, let's go into the indices real quick, and then we got to run. All right. Again, I've only been a seller of NASDAQ, and I'll continue to be only a seller of NASDAQ. Oh, man, this is the 1 hour. Okay, we just had, man, I wish I would have seen this earlier. We just had the 3 candle rule at least break happen right in there. That would have been already 20 to 30 points on the NASDAQ. So at this point, let's let it run. Also, who can tell me what fib level this is? Who can tell me what fib level that swing is, just by the naked eye? $61, $61, $88, $50, $76, $76, $75, $75. Okay. Let's see how close you got to the naked eye. Once you start seeing this, right, you take the impulsive candle down, you go to your swing low, and another, boom, right between the 71 and the 88.6. All right, the ideal area, because the reward to risk becomes very little. Even if you catch it halfway through, you go above the high of the candle that took off, which is a 100 line, right? And you try to go all the way back to where it started, okay? This is an intraday. Remember, as you drop down on time frames, right, you can't expect this to go always 80, 90, 100 pips. This could be just a retracement of a bigger move, right? So that's the look of the 1 hour, but look at the 4 hour. Do you see the difference? Do you see why you have to look at the higher time frames, which is where institutional money is at? If you're solely focused on the 5, the 10, or 15, and you never look at the 4, the 8 hour, that little retracement, and you say, oh, I'm going to jump in, and then you wonder why it turned around 5 points later, is because it was just doing a little breather. Okay, it was just doing a little breather to then continue going in the same direction. Okay, then to continue going in the same direction. So that's all that was. Look at the 8-hour candle, right? Look at the 8-hour candle. So it is now 9 o'clock, which means we have a brand new 8-hour candle forming. Okay, you can see it here in the red. We have a brand new 8-hour candle forming. We have a brand new 4-hour candle. Okay, so the 4 hours goes 9 to 1. Obviously, the 8 hours goes 9 until 4. And so, or 5, yeah, 5. And so this is the candle you look at. So when you look at the bigger candles, right, this is looking like it may come down for a little breather, but now we switch to a long position on NASDAQ, right? You go to a longer position on NASDAQ once it does a little bit of breathing. So we're going to let NASDAQ come down. All right, this is a 1-hour chart. Let's go ahead and trap price. Okay, well, it's kind of already here. Let me get rid of this. So we're in this Fibonacci area right here. It looks like we're going to probably get a short on NASDAQ to at least here to maybe grab some liquidity. Okay, so this is all you had to do was, okay, you see 5 candles, draw the line, get a structure break, but this is like a scalping opportunity. This is a quick scalp, okay, of a bigger picture of what's happening here. Okay, so let's let the markets open, and then I'll send you any alerts that I may get down in this area if price comes back down towards this liquidity level. Okay, this is going to be our weekly high. All right, so let them come down first one more time. We'll do a little inverse fib to see if everything aligns. And we'll take it from where this price took off to here. And so that kind of puts us back down to this level a little bit lower. Okay, but if we take it from this point, then it's pretty lined up. All right, so there's a little bit of room for error somewhere down in this area. Okay, this is the lower area for fibs. This is just liquidity zone. So let's see what they do. I'm thinking they're going to come here, and then they're going to shoot up back up here again. Okay, to take full liquidity of this candle and do a teacup. But we shall see. We'll let the markets open. Nothing on NASDAQ right now. Let the markets open. Yeah, I know it's on my watch list. I'll get to that in a minute. All right, let's wrap up here with US 30, then we'll look at that. Did I do US 30 already? Oh yeah, I did US 30. That was the one from earlier. Okay. That was the blue zone. All right, let's take a look at platinum. Okay, that was a drop from last week that hit profit level. All right, this thing is still dropping, 4 hour, 8 hour. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Well, until they don't go below 951, you're bullish in this area. Just about coming into the teacup pattern now. Let me see how many sessions we had. So they were bullish during London, and they came back down now pre-market area. 1, 2, 3 touches. That validates that. Yep. Got to kind of wait to see what's going to happen in this area right in here. This would be an area. Well, there's a little unmet liquidity down here at this level here, which would also be, so this area here, I think would be a great area to really go long on platinum with a very little risk, higher reward. So if they come down here, you just got to be careful that they don't decide to flush out that low. And then obviously that would be a better buying area. Any one of those 2 white lines, maybe 945. So for right now, it's bearish. All right, they did break this structure, so it is bearish. right now. They came back up. They retested perfectly the trend line and the structure point. Look at that. And then now they're dropping. So more than likely, they're going to probably come down back to retest this level one more time. And then you would be looking for a nice buy area down in this area for platinum. Definitely for a scalp, could turn into a very good swing. Could turn into a very nice swing back up for platinum. All right. Let me see. Did I not do? Yeah, I did US 30 earlier. Yeah, I did US 30 earlier. All right. 9:05. Let's get you ready for market open. You want silver? Where's our silver king? Where's our silver guy? Woo, do. I love when charts stay marked up for a week and it's still in the playing field. Still in the playing field. Right here. Boom. Right. Still in the playing field. Until, I remember saying this last week, until we don't close below that level, that you continue to buy. This is kind of like gold, right? Until they don't show you evidence. So we came back here once, bought, came back here today at 4 o'clock in the morning, bought, and now. So now this bearish engulfing candle looks like it's going to go up and possibly sell down one more time. So I'm going to pop an alert back in here. Looks like silver, again, market's going to open and they're going to fill contracts. So I wouldn't jump into anything right now, but this might come up and then do one more pop down right here, kind of like this. Okay, look right here, right? We had that push, retracement, continuation. So now we had another push. There's a liquidity grab happening right now of this candle. They might push down one more time. I just don't think that's worth the risk to jump in on a sell for those points right now. Let's wait to market open and let's catch a better swing trade on this to maybe catch the bigger move all the way back up here, right? So I would be patient on that and I would wait. I wouldn't jump into a sell or a buy right now. I would just wait. They did end up closing this gap over here, as you can see, right? That gap was already met. So this is going to be a key area, this 30.877 area, right? If they close below this area, then we're heading back down. Okay, but for now, silver is a buy in these areas down in here. Okay, I have an alert, so if I get it, I'll give it to you guys. All right, and lastly, NG, and then we got to run. Natural gas. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We know where we're going. We know where they're going. All right. I already had closed my NG short yesterday anyway, so I'm looking to buy again. I'm looking to buy again. This is probably a closer to a 61. Yeah, right here. So if you were trading London this morning, that's what you should have been looking for. All right. That's what you should have been looking for right there. Right. So this is about to break structure. The moment they clear the 0-0 line, 2.9046, they're heading down to the next fib level, which is now 50% of this liquidity candle. And then if they go to the extension, it's almost 50% of that candle. Do you see how it works? This is why you need Fibonacci extensions, because they also give you support and resistance levels, right? Look at this. Boom. Boom. You can see the price action. Right? So if you're lazy and you don't want to draw support and resistance, at least look at this. Look at the bounces. At least draw good Fibonacci's and you have your support and resistance. Then you just leave them on there and you're just banking off those zones. Okay? So I think ultimately they're going to come target this right here. Okay? So I'll continue to sell NG with any push up. I'm not going to do it right now because this can come up one more time, obviously. So let's go ahead and move this alert now up in this area. And let's see what happens there. Let's do a fib retracement from here. If that stays as the low, perfect. Look where it gets us, right back in here. Okay, to possibly take it down one more time. Okay, if they just melt from here, okay, then your play, if you're going to take it from there, your play is this. Let it close below. That's your play. I'm going to go top of this zone all the way back down to the next level. Okay, so that's the play. If it breaks there, that's the play. I'm going to move this a little bit higher to give you wiggle room. Go smaller lot sizing on NG. I don't play around with NG. I don't play around on NG. So that would be ultimately the play for NG, taking, of course, 20 pips, 20 points, securing. But it looks like we're going that way. Definitely looks like pretty soon here, you're going to be able to short NG because they went and grabbed the liquidity from that candle, and they're coming down for the liquidity grabs as we've been talking about for the last few days. All right, so that's the play on NG. All right. All right. Good session, good session. Let me see, what did HR say? Oil just dumped. Boom. Okay. So you're in profit on the sell stop. You're in profit on the sell stop. All right, there's a liquidity target that they're targeting. They came already very close, by the way. So if anybody took a sell stop, 35 pips before this retracement. All right, 35 pips before this retracement. All right, at this point, they broke trend line. Gotta stay bearish. You gotta stay bearish. Talked about the big candles. Stay bearish for now. Any pushback up to retest the trend line, stay bearish one more time. All right, so oil will be bearish for right now. All right, we'll see you soon. Rosemary, get those links out when you can, and I'll put the live recording soon. All right, let's have a great trading day. Jump in the chat, ask questions, share with each other, help each other out. That's what this is all about. It's all about community. Don't forget to be kind to someone today. Send somebody a text message, an email, a phone call. Be kind. We need more kindness in this world, all right? I'm going to be around the chats for a few hours in the morning. Then I got a Home Depot run, move some furniture in the backyard by the pool, anticipating all the rain and some wind starting later tonight and tomorrow, and then I'll be back in the afternoon. All right? Awesome, awesome. All right? Thank you.